Hi guys, I'm EVM and welcome back. Now I think it's fair to say that if you live in the UK right now, you're probably going on holiday in the UK right now. Not many people are wanting to chance going abroad, and who knows what's going on by the time this video goes out. So what we've done is created what I think is the best driving route in the whole of the UK. It's our own creation, but it does kind of have a combination of Scotland's North Coast 500 with the Grand Tour's Piloting Extremely Nicely in Scotland 287 and our own route as well. So it basically starts at Stirling, goes all the way up, here's a picture of it now, and then all the way back down again. It is a round trip, and all you have to do is effectively get to Stirling to start it off. In the description below will be a Google Map link, but I should point out that the waypoints are there just to make the map go where I wanted it to. They aren't where we stayed or anything like that. So I look at this as kind of like a mini antidote to the whole COVID thing. You're effectively going on holiday but staying in the country. You're in your own environment, apart from your accommodation of course, your car, and I think this is genuinely the best driving route the UK has to offer. Maybe not the best driving road, but definitely the best driving route. Might not be the best video in the world because it was completely unplanned, but the route is spot on. And we've decided to call that route, as it is a combination of the North Coast 500, the Piloting Extremely Nicely in Scotland 287 and our own, the EVM Penis 610. Yep, it took us that long to get that joke shoehorned in. Joking aside though, I genuinely believe this is the best thing you can do to get away from it all right now, so enjoy. So we're at the relative beginning, I suppose, of the EVM Penis journey, and we're just doing a little charge.
And what a journey that is.
What a journey that is. So this is, I think, what charging gives you. Where we would never ever stop here, would there? There's nothing on the
Drive
signs.
through it, just miss it.
No signs that say stop here and have a look around. So we've just picked a path, haven't we? Whilst near the car and gone exploring. And look how clear this water is. You might not be able to pick it out. And as I said, this is not a beauty spot. This is just a place that happens to have a charger that we're having a wander around and
Yeah, we explore.
So maybe we should start another channel up.
Just for
travelling. A travel blog, like a Wickers
so you
Travel.
go somewhere, charge, and do a bit of rambling while you're charging.
Charge rambling.
Yeah.
EV rambling.
We partly do that anyway.
Would you like to? Sometimes you pull over and you kind of miss it. I mean, there's beautiful scenery still, but we can't actually walk anywhere out of it because it's fenced off. But there's a car behind us over there, and I think they're doing a bit of. Well, didn't expect this in the Scottish Highlands. I didn't think they did it up here like that.
I don't know how much you can see, but in the car next to us, it's two people at it again.
The proper making out. We were literally what five minutes down the road. We've pulled. This is a proper parking spot, so you can see the views. Really nice.
I'm wondering if it's like first time after lockdown people seeing each other, or if it's just like Viagra in the air or something.
We've been to Scotland a lot, and is this normal for a Saturday in Scotland? I mean, you know, I don't want to bash the Scottish, but literally the next two car parks that we've pulled into, not even car parks.
I'm feeling like I'm left out here.
Well, some friendly locals saying hello. We're not feeding them, don't worry. Hello. And this is because we've come to a charge point. Look, the deer. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah. What do you think of the Kia Soul then? Oh, it's jewelled. Oh no, it's jewelled.
See ya.
Let's see what this can do. 0 to 60 in sport mode.
I'm ready. I'm braced. Go.
That didn't work. I should put traction control back on again. The risk of sounding like a travel programme, but that's what this is about. It's about a road trip, and road trips are about seeing things. I mean, we're stopping pretty much every few miles, and we could stop more, couldn't we?
But yeah, it's tons.
The trouble is, you don't know when to stop and think, oh, look at that, look at that.
Because just round the corner.
Yeah. And it does get better and better as you get up in the Highlands. I mean, the camera can't really pick it out as well as your eyes can, but now we don't need to stop everywhere, but we are just to see the local culture. So we're in Fort William, I think we are now. There's the local Lidl. Here's the back of Morrison's, and you would miss that if you didn't stop and charge. But yeah, as I said, we're literally stopping at each one just because you see something new each time, even if it's that prostitute over there.
See how much?
That's a joke, by the way.
Does she watch our YouTube channel?
Not really.
No, right.
You told me it was hand sanitizer.
I can't get rid of it once it's on my hands.
Starting to get into the traditional Scottish weather now. This is another amazing view at Glengarry. That's Glen, that's Gary. Well, that's the trouble in it. There's too much to see. If you think, well, Google Maps says it's going to be 6 hours to get somewhere, you could add another 3 on just with minor stops, let alone stopping at everything you want to see. So probably the last stop before we get to our accommodation, first accommodation, when we're at a castle. Eileen Donnan, something? I don't know. We're really good at this travel thing, aren't we? Yeah. So far, the Kia Soul's been fine, no problems at all, and we're only charging just to stop off, really. We could have charged once on this entire journey and got to where we're going, so looking forward to, in fact, this is a live stream soon, so. Oh, tunnel. Put your foot down. Whoa. Did you hear that?
I did, yeah.
Hello and welcome to the big birthday show, which is basically just an excuse for us to come up to Scotland and get drunk. Yeah, and claim it back off the tax.
It's tax write-off.
Tax write-off,
yep.
Including these technically because they're part of the video.
It's the morning after the live stream birthday thing.
Oh, God, it's right.
Harry thought the floor mat was the bed, even though we had a sofa bed. So it was good. It was a good night.
What day is it?
And before anybody asks us, I know they will. We're not driving anywhere today. That's why we picked 2 days here, knowing what was going to happen. So yeah, if this is technically a 6 bed rather than a 4, because you can use the doormat. That's the door. That's the bed.
Are you on that? Are you filming?
We've just come within walking distance of where we're staying, and look at this. There you got a nice little suspension bridge. The sun's coming out. Can you believe? Follows us around. So, what do you think so far? Do you think we should do the travel YouTube channel? Are we good at this sort of?
We've come to somewhere.
We've come to somewhere, and it's really nice. And you should too.
And it's sunny.
Yeah, sunny in a waterfall. There you go.
In Scotland.
This is just an accidental find. Driving along, saw a sign. Well, let's try that. And here we are. And we're on the actual North Coast 500 now. Going to a charger, ironically. And look what you see. So charging gets you involved in nature and culture. All you people just getting petrol and filling up in 5 minutes, you're missing out on basically things like this. Look. We're in the forest and we're lost. We can't find the car park. If there's a Kia Soul somewhere in Scotland around Rogie Falls, that'll be a press car, so you need to take it back to Kia.
I'll just pick the horn and we can hear where you are.
Yeah, there may be 2 skeletons in the forest somewhere. That's us. We're just going to pick a direction and hope the car's in it, I think.
I think it's... So the sun rose.
Yeah.
If I look up, I'm under the sun now.
Yeah, we're under the sun now.
I don't know if that's any good for anybody. I have no 4G or any.
Well, yeah, our phones have no signal, therefore we are completely... Well, we're unable to do anything without our smartphones. It rises in the east and sets in the west. Is that right? I'm sure someone will tell us in the YouTube comments
section. It's either right or it's really wrong.
Yeah, definitely someone that...
We need to ask ourselves, what good is that, because we don't know where the car is, It's not like the car's due north.
This could be found footage. We just need to have a runny nose like a Blair Witch now.
Yeah. You see the people watching this going, idiots.
Oh,
Mark a post. But are we going away or towards where we want to go?
No idea.
And of course, because we're men, we haven't brought any food with us at all.
It's like the concern that we haven't seen anybody though.
That's a good
At
point.
the start we did see lots of people.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah. We'll just pull in here for 5 minutes, see what it's like.
Yeah.
Well, 2 hours later.
Not worth it, stay in the car. Oh, you've lost your lid.
Oh, come on, it's pasty. I'm going to have to repair it.
You wouldn't have that with a Yorkshire pasty, would you? Be made proper. We're professionals, we like to do things properly.
This is what happens when men organise the supplies on a trip out.
Mm.
Even the sat-nav doesn't have a name
It's
for the
not-
road that we're on.
Nope, and there's no phone signals, there's no
phone signal, yeah, basically we were lost by ourselves, and even with the satellite navigation and a brand new car, we somehow managed to get lost again.
Yep.
Not looking forward to speaking to the Kia press office though, and telling them that the car's somewhere in the Highlands.
Yeah.
This is one of the nicest forests I've ever seen. Look at it. Moss floor. Trees, obviously. That's kind of forest thing. It's kind of...
You get trees with forests.
You get trees with forests.
With trees even.
So going off the beaten trail a little bit in terms of the north coast, that way, we just basically Google Maps something and said, let's go there. And then once we got back on the track after we got lost, we found it. The Evie and Penis talk can be a little bit bumpy at times, but you get used to it very quickly.
It's worth the ride, I've heard.
Definitely worth the ride. Absolutely. How many times do you think we should make the Evie and Penis joke? Is it getting old? I don't think it is. I think people will watch this and think, that's good humour.
I think they will. We're grown up, we're mature adults. We can all have a bit of a laugh.
Yep. Farting's funny, isn't it?
Well, farts.
Every time you fart.
Yeah.
Every time I fart and Lorna's around, especially in bed, she's
Oh,
just
yeah.
laughing away. Oh, you. Yeah. This seems more untouched.
Yeah.
And I think that typifies the Highlands thing, innit? The North Coast. It seems like you're the only people here.
Feels special.
Yeah. I mean, look. This is a Sunday in July. And we haven't passed another car, have we?
No.
And we've effectively got a forest to ourselves.
So quiet.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Just tweeted of the birds. How have we done it again? We've got lost again. These are marked paths, aren't they? It
I'm
literally
sure,
says go down this route, and we've got lost again. We are so bad at this. You probably can't hear me, but this is what we finally managed to get on the trail and get to. Another reason to come up here. The cameras don't do it justice at all. So all you can do is come and see it for yourself, I guess. There's just going to be lots of waterfalls on this video, I think.
I don't think we're on the right road.
I'm not sure.
This doesn't look like the North Coast 500 to me.
No, it's a bit more
It's not as well kept as I expected.
single tracked, yeah. But to be honest, I've not seen anybody for absolutely ages.
Yes. It's alright, we've got 23% left on the battery.
That's plenty.
So right now we're driving through what I would call a forest.
Enchanted.
An enchanted forest at that. I suppose you'd call this the pinnacle of the North Coast 500 in terms of views.
Oh yeah,
The-
it's
the-
fantastic. Yep.
The Black Nabar Pass. I may have got that wrong, but basically the big mountain bit on the North Coast 500. So we thought we'd come up here and show you what it looks like.
Keeping the door open. North Yorkshire. Just down from the pass, Apple Crossing is over there, which is a semi-famous pub, I guess. Most people that have done the North Coast will be familiar with that. And yeah, you're basically next to the sea. It's not raining. It's warm. It's such a massive difference from the past, which I guess, considering how high up it is, isn't a surprise. But we've gone from freezing, blustery wind to, well, it's quiet, isn't it? It's calm. I think a lot of people always assume the Highlands, and we did, didn't we? Before it came up, that, oh, it's the Highlands, it's cold, it's rainy. I mean, it does kind of mizzle a lot, but to be honest...
You can see over there, can't you, if you can show?
Yeah.
That shows up.
The
clouds
over there. So you do get the rain, don't get me wrong, but I think we've had more good weather trips, and we've been up here a lot, than we've had bad weather.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're talking like beautiful sunshine, and this, I would say, is quite normal.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is this the North Coast 500? Hello? Ah, ignorant.
Not very friendly, are they?
Ah. Your mate back there said he'd meet you at 5. Okay?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. You got it?
Yep.
No? Okay. Look at that.
So that crash barrier is quite secure.
Kind of speaks for itself, really, this place. This is why we prefer the west coast to the east, because the scenery is far, far nicer, in our opinion.
Definitely.
On the west side, rather than the east side.
West side crew.
We're basically driving all through this valley, past these stunning mountains, are there? Scenery, big hills. There's no one here other than us. And that's what I like about it.
That is a sign that should be on every road in the whole country.
It needs to be.
Especially on those that caravans go on.
Yep, definitely, definitely.
From the police as well.
It's police advice.
I think...
Out the way, overtake.
But, which is their best album? I think it's important to show that you're a normal person when you do stuff on YouTube. You know, like you're the common man. That's why people like this channel. This hummus is awesome.
It's really just to think if your younger self could see, you know.
I think it's the fact that everybody likes the idea of becoming a YouTuber. You know, it's easy. Everybody's rich. This is the reality. You go from liking cars, you know, drinking beer, to eating hummus in a pita bread in a car
park.
In a car park.
You're probably getting fed up with this, but there's another waterfall. I'm a sucker for waterfalls, but just had a really nice chat with 2 people who are travelling around here from Switzerland. Yeah, the weather's been brilliant actually. It's actually warm. I could almost take this off, but then I'd be off brand. Me and Harry are going to have a race to see who can get up to the top. I mean, you won't be able to tell on camera, but this is basically algae on top of rock. I don't think we'll get very far. I've got to get back now. You could throw a pebble in and it would probably ripple to the other side. This is mad. Yeah, it's just yet another place. I mean, this is just going to be...
Stopping at various places.
Yeah, I'll have to cut a lot of this out because ultimately it's going to turn into our mini holiday video. It's a holiday video. I guess maybe that's what we should say it is. Look, it's just us going on holiday and we've filmed it and it may be interesting. Who knows until we get home.
Got the curry. We know where all the spots are around the north coast, so we've got curry and we're going on to our accommodation to eat it. These are the starters.
These are the starters, yep.
Which is probably about, what, 20 miles away? Sorry we don't have a waterfall to show you. What?
We've got curry.
Yeah, curry. There's still...
Another one of nature's beauties.
Absolutely.
Yep.
There's still what you'd call normal eateries, but only in major towns.
Yeah.
Liverpool, for example, has got a Chinese and a curry house and plenty of pubs. But there's
something.
not really any in between, is there? It's when you get a decent sized town that you tend to get
yeah.
a takeaway. The smaller villages sometimes have a pizza.
Or a pub place.
Yeah, yeah, you've got lots of pubs. But if you fancied a Chinese or a curry,
the bigger places.
yeah, you're going to have to Google it, I think.
Yep.
Inverness is obviously big place, tons there.
We've got a gentleman's club.
You do, yeah. Wonder how the gentleman's club's going to work.
Socially distance.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give you a sexy dance from 2 metres away.
Another day, and this is continuing on the North Coast 500 theme that I think you need to do. You see a sign or just something you like the look of and you get out and watch.
Yeah.
And then look rather, not watch. But yeah, I mean,
Depends what you're looking at. What's going on in that car?
yeah. The weather is still good. It does rain occasionally, and we're going to whatever this is. Some sort of hut. You can walk along that entire crag if you really want to, but we're too lazy for that. I suppose that's why you need to allow a lot longer than you think. Don't go off Google Maps and think, well, it takes us 5 hours to get from stop 1 to stop 2, or accommodation.
Yeah.
Yeah, allow 8 because so you can stop.
So this is Loch Ness.
Wow. It's impressive.
Yeah, very big.
It is, yeah.
Hang on a minute.
What is it?
I think.
Have you?
Don't know. You look on the road.
Oh, yeah.
It's someone that believes it's real.
Really? Oh, mate.
Look! He's attacking that 5G mast over there. So did 3G create the monster then?
I think it was 1G. Was it 1G?
1G? What happened to 1G?
I don't know. Did you jump straight to 3?
You haven't seen a car for miles.
Nope.
But we've got roadworks.
That's it. That's what you need. Roadworks. There's somebody doing some roadworks, so it's not like the roadworks we normally see on the motorway.
There is. Oh no, there's 2 men working on it.
You presumed gender there, Andy.
Sorry.
Little tip when you're going to places like this, don't rely on the postcode to get you there, because we've just done that and we ended up 5 miles that way. Maybe that's why we keep getting lost.
Could be. Definitely could be.
Postcodes are a bit bigger up here
Than they are anywhere else.
I don't know if we're going up that, but it's going to be something similar. Is it the second highest waterfall in the UK? Or Scotland?
Why not?
Or Scotland, one of them.
Tell us.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Steel. No idea if I'm pronouncing it right, but a big waterfall on what has turned out to be Harry and Andy's waterfall adventures. We're going to see if we can try and get closer, but it does mean traversing a bit of a river with things that aren't waterproof.
We'll come prepared, as always.
Yeah, we've got cameras.
Yeah.
Everything you need for Instagram. I've just walked across that. You better got that on camera. That wasn't fun. It looks easy, but I promise you it isn't. And now I don't know how to get back.
Nice and warm.
Oh no, my feet are numb now, so I don't feel that. It's the sharp rocks under your bare feet.
Look at your toes.
Well, that's the end of Harry and Andy's waterfall tour of Scotland.
Well, don't worry, we'll be back soon.
So I've no idea whatsoever what this video is going to turn out like, but I think in the era of COVID, where we're probably going to be staying in this country,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much better out there.
I don't think there is, no.
No. So we've pretty much driven hundreds and hundreds of miles around the Highlands of Scotland. How have we done that in an electric vehicle that cannot do long journeys though?
Oh, it's been a nightmare from the actual start to the finish. It's been no different than petrol, has it?
No.
No different at all.
Should point out as well, we haven't charged at any of our accommodation.
No?
We've just used the public charging infrastructure. If you like more of this pointless vlogs of our little trips away that have got absolutely nothing to do with the normal channel kind of theme, then please do like and subscribe this. Right, thanks for watching, if anybody is at this point.
I think they've all gone.
They've all gone. Right,
Yeah.
alright, bye then.
See ya.
So
Bye.
one person.